Ocean from Dolce & Gabbana. Gabbana.
I'm a little bit of a
Good morning. Good morning to you, my scent brother, scent sister, my non-binaries, scent sibling. Welcome to my scented classroom. Usually, if you've been with me for any length of time, you know that I film chaotic fragrance videos in my car, and I talk about perfume, and I call it, of all things, perfume in my car. But I tried to film today, and it was raining, and it was ridiculous. And so here we are in my scented classroom. I want to do a tag today. I wasn't necessarily tagged, but Roxanne from Roxanne's Retreat, channel link below, did a tag where she was asking for more community. And if there's one thing I love, it's community, especially with you. So I'm going to do this tag. Let's just jump in. Let's just ignore the elephant in the room and let's just jump right in. So the first thing she says is a request is to wear your favorite color to show your personality. So this is me, and I wear all black usually because today being no exception, I usually look like I'm going to my own GD funeral, which it's what I like. So I'm wearing my favorite color, and I usually like to have some weird thing going on. That's just me. And I'm wearing these earrings in homage to my friend Emmy. I thought they were the exact same, Emmy, but they're not. They're just a little bit different. But Emmy and I are scent sisters and earring twinsies. And I just want to say hello and thank you for all the kindness that you've shown me in every way. There, that's that. My scent of the day is a queer beluga. It's actually the genre dupe for queer beluga, and I'm gonna not talk about that now. I'm gonna talk about it on September 15th, and I'll tell you why. But what I am gonna do, oh my gosh, crafty Cheryl. Cheryl is a wonderful part of the Frag-Com who is just kind and supportive. And I know that if you've been around Frag-Com and FumeTube particularly, you've seen Crafty Cheryl leave supportive and beautiful comments, and she sent me a beautiful package, and this fragrance was among them, and I was so excited. And thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. That's today. And for this video, Roxanne's Retreat, thank you for all these wonderful questions. I watched quite a few of these tags, but I haven't been super active. And so I apologize for not leaving comments and stuff, but I'm coming back. I'm going to get there. So let's just move on into how this goes. I am wearing my favorite color. The next one is, where are you from? I think I overshare on this platform immensely. And so I think most of you know that I was born in the former Yugoslavia. The province was called Montenegro, and now it's its own country. And listen, you can't make this up. I was born in a city called Bar. So I come by it honestly, just saying, just saying. And we came to Canada when I was 3. I grew up in Thunder Bay, Ontario in Canada, and now I live in Dryden, Ontario, Canada. And that is that. That's where I'm from. So that's why my name's Yulia. I kind of wanted to reclaim that part of my heritage. Of course, when we came to Canada, my name, people would just call me Julia, and that's fine too. I really don't mind. But my family and my friends call me Yuli. And so that's that. I'm Yulia. The next one is, what is my partner's favorite fragrance on me? Okay, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know that Ryan is a bit of a basic bitch, but he admits to it freely. He loves vanilla and sweet scents. And so hands down, his favorite fragrance on me of all time is Delizia de Marshmallow from Kai's Perfume, which is an indie house. It's Terry Bozo out of her home, actually making the most amazing gourmand fragrances in the world. And that's his very favorite. And if you want to know what it smells like, go into your kitchen and open up a bag of marshmallow, stick your face in it, and breathe deeply. Delizia de Marshmallow. So, so beautiful. Thanks for these questions, Roxanne. So many people have done this tag, and it's really, really nice. It is a really nice way to connect with your folks in Frag-Com or FumeTube. TM. I am going to do the math. I'm going to insert the math for the retail value of my wish list currently. What's interesting about my wish list is that 90% of it, 99% of it are all completely blind buys. I've never even smelled them. So let me tell you how much I want to spend, if I could, on fragrances that I have no idea what they smell like, because that's the kind of insanity that I'm pretty much here for. So as you can see from the screen, my wish list comes to $4,116.25. PR. I have zero desire to receive PR at all, but listen, oil perfumery, if you're listening, if you're watching, send some my way. I have various videos about oil perfumery and how I love them and why I love them. So I shan't blather. But if anybody wanted to send me anything, it would be oil perfumery. So I shan't blather. Oil perfumery. Send them my way. I love these next two questions. The micro influencer that you love and the person who's influenced you the most. I want to say a big shout out to all the people that I watch and haven't been commenting on recently. I'm not going to get into it. There are so many of you, and I love you. You know I love you, though. And so I'm not going to offend anybody by leaving anybody out. Micro influencer, Roxanne defined as under 2,000 subscribers. And for me, there are just so many of us that I can only narrow it down to one. And it's John from Scented Snowflakes. John is everything that I would like to be as a YouTuber. He knows his stuff. He is kind and generous with his time, with his words, with his money. I can't even. He's really, his platform where he's the strongest in terms of viewers is Instagram. So if you're watching this and you don't know John Snow from Scented Snowdrops, I highly, highly recommend, I'll link it down below. I highly recommend that you check him out. He's so knowledgeable. His videos, he takes you for walks through his, through the wilderness that is his backyard in the UK. And he just knows so much. And when he speaks, I smell. And it's amazing. We don't have the same tastes at all, my British nephew and I, but we have agreed on a couple. Anyway, knowledgeable, well-spoken, articulate, kind as the day is long, and just an amazing influencer. And he's super consistent on YouTube. He, on FumeTube, does, I believe it's 2 videos a week. So I would love for you to check him out if you haven't already. The next question is the person who's influenced you the most in terms of your perfume style. So there, again, I watch or used to watch a lot of folks. I consider a lot of folks on FumeTube my personal friends. But the influencer who's influenced me the most, because we have the most similar tastes, I love other folks, obviously, but the one who's influenced me the most is Chris from the Perfume Nest. Again, she's everything I want to be. She's beautiful and intelligent and well-spoken. Her fragrance knowledge is so incredibly vast, as is her beautiful collection. And she's kind and generous and a very, very wonderful human being to me. And because our tastes are similar, I have had the pleasure to experience, because she's been so generous too, I've had the pleasure to experience fragrances that I never would have if it weren't for her. And so I do allow myself to be influenced by her immensely. We'll talk more about that on September 15th. Are you intrigued? Thanks for everything. And thank you, John. A few more questions here. The next one is your favorite designer house. This one is so easy for me because it's Chanel. I really didn't like it before, and my tastes have become what they are. And so I do love the Coco Mademoiselle, the intense version, Coco Noir, the Chance. I like all of the iterations of Chance. That's my favorite designer house, hands down. I love the body oils and the perfume mists, and I wish they would make a deodorant, gosh darn it. But in the meantime, I am happy to smell of Chanel a lot. And then my favorite niche house. Oh, this one was really hard because I hemmed and I hawed, but I'm going to go with the Turkish house Nishane, and I'm going to go with them based on the two that I have and a sample of another one that I have. I own Annie, and I've spoken about it before, and I have Vena Naive, about which I have spoken before. And so the quality of those and the fact that I get complimented almost every single time I wear them, that's got to be my favorite niche house. And you'll see Hassavat is on my wish list, as is Coco Passion. I'm not saying that right, but so it's got to be Nishane from Turkey. Yeah, super good quality. So far, I am enamored by everything. The next one is a bottle of fragrance that you own the full bottle of. It's the best release of 2024. Well, that one's really, really easy because I have a bottle of Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana. Gabbana. I'm a little visit of Gabbana. I have a bottle of Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana, and I have worn it and gotten compliments on it. It is a lovely citrus, vanilla, a la what's most popular right now in the fragrance world.
Just hide the double chin here.
Yeah, Devotion.
Dolce & Gabbana.
I'm having a rough time with my lips today. I'm not sure what's happening. It's been a while. I think that's it. I think the final question is, what would you change about Frag-Com? And I have nothing new to add to this conversation. Let's just keep it super fun. That's it. I love FumeTube. I love this community, and it's not just people who film FumeTube that are Frag-Com. It's you, and you know who you are. I'm so happy to have community with you. I used to be a lot more active on FumeTube, leaving comments and whatnot. I'm still sneaky watching here and there, but I've been coming sort of back to why I started here in the first place. And so I'm slowly getting back into the game, and it's fun and it's lovely, and it's the viewers, the commenters, the subscribers, and then the FumeTubers that make this community amazing. I have, at this level of YouTube, I don't have even one GD complaint, not one. Thanks, Roxanne, for the questions. Thank you for watching if you did. And I hope to see you in the next one.
I love watching other FumeTubers. I used to,